Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be looking at Pentatonix's 90s dance medley. Now, this is going to be one of those rare instances where I don't look at a Pentatonix video first. I'm going to try something new and sort of look at it and react to it and respond to it at the same time that I'm watching it for the first time. And so I do want you to bear with me. I know a lot of you expect that when I look at a Pentatonix video, I've looked at it a couple of times, but I'm very interested to see what it's like to be surprised completely by a Pentatonix song. So again, I'm sure because this is a first time through, I'm going to miss a couple of things. So also I'm going to be stopping a little bit more than I normally do. And so just be aware of that. If you also notice on the screen, I have this thing coming across it. I'm also trying to avoid copyright a little bit. So I want to cover the video to a little bit so that it doesn't get blocked. But again, I'm going to try to do everything in my power to make sure that videos don't get blocked. So with that, I'm just going to get started with this. And again, I hope you enjoy this. Put your timestamps in the bottom of, put the timestamps in the comment section, and let's begin. La da da dee da 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 da. La da da dee da 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 da. Yeah, hey, wanna be my lover. Yeah, hey, wanna be my. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh, 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 oh. There's so much yes going on right now that I don't even know what to do. I've had shirts in that cobalt blue. I've had jackets in that white. And I actually had Scott's haircut back in the day. So this is going to be either a lot of smiles or a lot of crying. So it's going to be just awesome anyway you slice it. So I'm going to go back a little bit. This is sort of cool. If the smile doesn't disappear, that's just fine. I don't care. This is so interesting. This part here, the baby don't hurt me part here, this is a very interesting choice of key and a very interesting choice of chords. They're a little different, and again, I'm letting them have full reign over everything because they always do everything perfectly. So I'm going to go back a little bit. Yellow, yes. I did not have those glasses, but I had that tie. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Oh, 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 it's all around the world, just la 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 la, and everybody's singing. I love that. He took it up like another octave from the from the woman who actually sang it. Most excellent. Yes, I did actually have that hair back in the day. It was awesome. Um, as a matter of fact, I really don't know how to describe this because again, I'm just listening for chord structures and people singing and Mitch and everybody just sort of taking their place. And I'm really enjoying the attitude of this video. And so this is going to be probably a lot different from a lot of my other Pentatonix reactions, and I'm just interested to see where they take this because it's just fun watching Mitch go completely out into the stratosphere. It's amazing. So I'm going to go back a little bit and we're going to get started with CNC Music Factory. Wow. I love what they did with Christie's voice there because that's not normally the tone I hear from her. I know she's a mezzo, so that's well within her range, but it's a very interesting tone quality for her to have there, and I don't know if it was an effect they put on in production, but it's a very interesting production sound for it.
Rhythm is a dancer, it's a soul's companion. You can feel it everywhere. Lift your hands and voices, free your mind and join us. You can feel it in the air. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together, from now until forever. Boom, 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 boom. I want it go boom, boom. Let's spend the night together, together in my room.
I know I keep stopping, but I just noticed the background, and I'm 100 years old, so I graduated in 1989, and I actually had this background for actually for my graduation picture for high school. And so I don't believe that the 90s actually began on January 1st, 1990. I believe that it sort of leaches in and you borrow from one into the other. But I'm just having way too much fun just like reliving these moments. So I apologize if I'm not like playing around with the dissonances and all this other stuff because again, this is a dance medley. I mean, it's awesome. So um uh, I guess sorry not sorry. Let's keep going.
Let's spend the night together, together in my room. Your love, it feels so good. That's what takes me high, higher than I've been before. It's you I'm always thinking of. Oh, baby. I still hear your voice when you sleep next to me. I still feel your touch in my dreams. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you hear my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die, 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 da ba dee da ba die.
Oh wow. They added a little like something on the end of that. Like they added something a filter on that because I heard the computery sort of sound behind it. Ah, yes. I, just amazing all around. I love how their production value and I love how they take it for what it is and they're not afraid to kitsch it up a little bit. I mean the outfits and making the whole scene. um, and not just sort of like I'm gonna do a '90s retro and I'm gonna do it in a 2020s outfit. I mean, they took it completely seriously, and I actually enjoy it. And for the most part, I mean, I spent a lot of the '90s listening to musical theater, so some of these songs I don't know, but that's okay because they do this just amazing job of capturing the essence and then capturing the background at the same time because they had again they're you guys are going to have to timestamp all the beautiful chords and all the beautiful other things like this and just point things out to me because again first time through I'm just enjoying this. So this takes me back and it's just sort of fun to go back there, so let me go back a little bit more. Back, I keep saying that. So there we are.
I'm blue, da ba dee da ba die, 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 da ba dee da ba die. Deep inside, deep, deep down inside, you get to show me love. Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share. Oh, I'm tired of giving You keep pushing me aside and I can't break through. There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. Takes time to believe it.
Okay, we're going back for Kevin's solo there because it just came out of nowhere. It's awesome. I loved watching. I've always loved watching the evolution of Kevin, um, through from Imagine. I still have to do a reaction to Imagine. That one I've listened to 100,000 times. I apologize for that, but I do like to pull songs apart in that way. So that one's I'm going to pull apart a little bit differently. But this one here, just Kevin showing up and in his beautiful relaxed tenor sound just takes over. It's beautiful. And I mean, Kirsty, I'm bopping along with, her version of Jennifer. I just awesome stuff. So I'm just going to keep going. Just beautiful stuff.
It's a beautiful life. Oh, oh. No matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside and I can't break through.
Such a light tenor. I love
There's no talking to you. It's so sad that you're leaving. Takes time to believe it. But after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No.
Okay, I'm going to say this. Um, there is going to be a generation that is raised so much on autotune that they will be able to mimic it with their voices. Now, I don't think Mitch is young enough to do that, but again, I'm 1,000 years old. So the thing is there's going to be a generation that can actually do that sound, and we've heard him do that metallic sound, that really heavy duty metallic sound in Daft Punk. So that's why I'm looking at this so intently, is because I'm like, I, again, I don't care if it's a filter, because again, this is a song that actually that sort of brought autotune and that filter to life. So I don't care what they do with it. And the 90s were this really great place where technology and voice actually met. So I'm not too concerned about that sort of stuff. It's just when I'm listening, I'm like, are they actually helping create the effect on, like, on Christie's voice before? And are they actually is Mitch actually auto tuning himself? I'm blown away by this whole thing right here. So again, uh, yes. So I'm gonna go back a little bit and we're gonna go through that again because just yes.
Said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. La da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da da, la da dee, la da da. Finally, you came along. The way I feel about you, it just can't be wrong. If you only knew the way I feel about you, I just can't describe it. Oh, no, no. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face. My feelings can't describe it. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. La da da dee da 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 da.
Nice. They always do this, don't they? Now, this has been again, I didn't want to pull this part too much because again, this is just fun for me, right? This here is sort of like all my 20s just laid out bare for me. So again, put timestamps down. There's some amazing stuff that I probably didn't even call out in this video. I hope that everything goes well with the post production and stuff like this, and that I don't have to go through the process of of doing a whole bunch of stuff and petitioning and stuff like that. But other than that, please put your comments down below. I really, really enjoyed this video. It made me smile a lot. And I actually, when I heard this was coming out, it was one of those videos that I'm like, I'm just going to jump in. This is my universe. This is my jam, Holmes. And so this is where I am. And so, again, put your comments down below. I keep repeating myself. This was just a really great video. It gave me all sorts of warm fuzzies about life a long, long time ago. So, with that, I'm going to let you guys go and just enjoy your day, enjoy the sunshine, enjoy wherever you are in time and space. And as always, just be safe.